Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Most Manchester United players backing Ruben Amorim's rotation despite complaint from squad member. Ruben Amorim has made 23 changes since his first game in charge of Man United and started 20 different players. The majority of Manchester United players are in favor of Ruben Amorim's rotation policy despite murmurs of discontent from a minority of the squad. Amorim has made 23 changes across United's past 4 games, and at least one player has privately complained about the new head coach's rotation. Club sources say the vast majority of players have reacted well to Amorim's rotation as it has shared around playing time. Amorim has started 20 different players during his 5 matches in charge and made 25 substitutes out of a possible 25. United have won 2, drawn 1 and lost 2 under Amorim. The losses to Arsenal and Nottingham Forest caused United to drop to 13th in the Premier League, and defeat at Manchester City on Sunday would mark the first time the club has lost 3 successive league games since December 2015. Amorim clarified last week the rotation was partly enforced by players returning from injury. "It's not because I like to change all the time, but we have to have all the squad fit," he explained. So, for example, Harry Maguire has a time limit, Tyrell Malacia has a time limit, Mason Mount has a time limit, Lenny Yoro has a really time limit. So we have to manage winning games, different methodology, different way of playing, more meters to press, and tomorrow we have to assess, and the guys that are a little bit at risk to some injury will not play. So we have to have everybody to work, to play, and to improve the squad. Ahead of the Forest fixture, Amorim said he was more or less close to settling on a best 11. With the exception of the rested Noussair Mazraoui, Amorim picked a team that was widely considered to be United's best lineup. Transfer News Live. Man United confirm first Amorim signing, Liverpool in £11 million Chelsea battle. Express Sport brings you the latest confirmed deals, transfer rumors and reports from the Premier League and beyond. The January transfer window is only a matter of weeks away from opening for just 31 days as Premier League clubs start to plan out their potential business midway through the season. Manchester United have a new manager at the helm in Ruben Amorim, and the Red Devils coach could be tempted to enter into the market to add some players to his squad, with United languishing in 13th in the table. Likewise, Pep Guardiola might be forced to break his usual tradition and bring in reinforcements after Manchester City's poor start to the season. League leaders Liverpool will be focused on finding contract agreements for their star trio Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah. It is not out of the question that title contenders Arsenal and Chelsea make improvements to their squad despite spending big in the summer, with a striker on both clubs' wish lists. Real Madrid Man United star Martinez. Real Madrid have been linked with a surprise move for Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez, as Carlo Ancelotti looks to bolster his defensive options. Martinez came under fire for his display in the 3-2 defeat to Nottingham Forest. But that hasn't put off the La Liga giants, who are interested in signing the Argentina international, according to TalkSport. Madrid are also monitoring Tottenham defender Christian Romero as another option, with the Premier League seemingly representing a hotbed for their defensive targets. However, given Martinez's role as a regular in the team, it is unlikely the Red Devils would be interested in selling him in January or in the summer. Chelsea star lined up for Serie A loan. Chelsea midfielder Cesare Casadei is moving closer to a return to the Serie A in a temporary loan switch. The former Inter trainee, 21, has attracted interest from AC Monza, and Enzo Maresca may be willing to let the central midfielder depart next month. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, negotiations between the two clubs began a month ago over a straight 6-month loan deal. It is hoped Casadei will join Monza in time to make his debut on January 5th against Cagliari. That would benefit all parties, with Monza in a relegation scrap and Casadei able to get some invaluable minutes after watching his career stall at Stamford Bridge. Prem trio in for Lions star. 3 Premier League clubs are set to battle it out for Lions starlet Ernest Nuama in the January transfer window. Reports in France suggest Crystal Palace, Fulham and Everton are all keeping tabs on the 21-year-old, who is poised to leave the League One club next month. Lyon will be forced to sell their prized possessions after their debts spiraled to over £400 million. Foot Mercato report the English trio of clubs are showing interest, in the Ghanaian and may have to pay around. Transfer News Live. Man United agree deal. Rashford stance. Arsenal deny exit. Sulla latest. Manchester United, Liverpool and Arsenal are set to busy in the January transfer window as Marcus Rashford's future comes under increased scrutiny with the Red Devils open to a sale. 3 weeks remain until the January transfer window opens and the Premier League heats up with players coming and going once again. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim will be afforded his first opportunity to put his stamp on his new squad, with repeated links to Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon. The future of Marcus Rashford at Old Trafford could be a more primary concern, however, after it emerged the club are open to a sale. Liverpool are set to steal plenty of headlines too. The futures of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk are yet to be resolved, and they will be afforded the opportunity to speak to other clubs in January. Salah is now expected to sign a 2-year deal, despite previously going public with Liverpool's lack of proposal. Alexander-Arnold could prove more difficult to tie down, however. Arsenal could also be in the market for reinforcements, thanks to an ever-increasing injury crisis. In terms of outgoings, Jakub Kiwior is the subject of interest from Italy, while Gabriel Jesus has been linked with a departure, much to Mikel Arteta's protestations. Scroll down as Mirror Football brings you the latest transfer news throughout the month. Man United in negotiations for left-back. Manchester United are closing in on Paraguayan wonderkid Diego Leon as a solution to their left-sided issues. It has been claimed. The 17-year-old has caught the eye while playing for Cerro Porteño in his homeland. Liverpool poach Man City defender. Liverpool have signed 16-year-old defender Lucas Clark from Manchester City as part of their push to bolster their youth ranks. The Reds have been on a clear push to hoover up the most promising talent in the country in recent years and have poached Clark from their rivals. The left-sided centre-back will join Liverpool's under-16 squad. Martinez among Man United expendables. Manchester United are ready to listen to offers for almost their entire squad next summer, including Lisandro Martinez, according to TalkSport. Kobbie Mainoo, Alejandro Garnacho and Amad Diallo the only players United are desperate to keep at the end of the campaign, with Ruben Amorim and the Ineos ownership poised for a clear-out. Rashford sales struggles. Manchester United are open to selling Marcus Rashford in January, but will struggle to offload him due to his wage demands. Rashford is on £325,000 per week at United and is under contract until June 2028, having penned a new bumper deal on the back of his 30-goal 2022-23 season. United told to sign Guéhi. Manchester United have been urged to sign Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace by former Premier League defender William Gallas. Who is Diego Leon? The rapid 17-year-old wonderkid Man United are keen to sign for Ruben Amorim. Manchester United transfer news as Diego Leon could become the club's first signing since Ruben Amorim was appointed as their head coach. Such are Manchester United's plans to solve Ruben Amorim's left wing-back problems. 17-year-old Diego Leon has been sounded out as a possible answer. Despite his age, the Paraguay wonderkid is catching the attention of clubs across the world. United are understood to be one of them, with direct talks over a transfer having started. Leon, who was born in 2007, only made his senior debut for Cerro Porteño in August. His rise has been rapid since then. Leon has started 18 league games now this season after breaking into the team. It has led United to join a host of sides in the race to sign him. A deal of just over £3 million is being negotiated, with the defender rated as one of South America's very best. Picked out for his physicality at an early age of development, United are keen to add Leon to their ranks. What else impresses about Leon? Well, according to ESPN's Paraguayan football expert Roberto Rojas, a tough start to life has seen him grow in stature and resilience already. He's a player with a lot of promise, who happened to make this big jump into the first team at Cerro Porteño so quickly, Rojas said to Transfermarkt. As someone coming from a remote place, Iguazu Alto Paraná, around 250 miles from Paraguay capital Asunción, and growing up in difficult circumstances, Leon has proven to be someone who can surpass that adversity to get to where he's been. He's definitely viewed highly because of his talent and recent performances for one of the biggest clubs in the country, and occupying that left flank as a fullback has allowed him to be someone who can go on to the attack, start playing from the back and also be versatile. Along with United, Arsenal have been linked with Lyon. So too have Manchester City. The pathway directly from Paraguay to England is not a common one, though, with Julio Enciso of Brighton one of the rare examples. Lyon is showing great talent in his small sample size so far, scoring twice in his first 3 matches and becoming a regular starter at Portino. The club have hit a tough patch more recently, however, losing the last 3 matches in Paraguay's top division. Not involved against Libertad. Incidentally, Enciso's former club Lyon has played in 5 matches since their most recent league win. They are on a run of just 3 victories in 14 overall, losing 8. That stretch has seen them slip down the table to 6th out of 12. United target Lyon continues to impress for his age. Regardless, his speed and acceleration have been marked out as key attributes. The Premier League giants are desperate to add players of this profile to their squad, while long-standing injury issues for Tyrell Malacia and Luke Shaw have halted their progress.